have to admit something. I love haunted house stories. There's just something about a spooky old house with a tragic past that really gets me in the feels. So naturally, when I heard about this series, I knew I had to check it out. In this series, each episode is like a little self-contained story about a haunted house. And this episode, the first guest, is no exception. We meet Margaret Voss, who has spent her whole life researching the history of the house. The house belonged to the Ashford family back in the late 1800s, a wealthy and powerful family who hosted the most lavish parties. But one night, every single guest at one of these dinner parties just vanished without a trace. The only clue as to what happened is a note written by one of the servants, which simply says the master invited them to dinner. They never left. Now, Margaret has spent her whole life trying to figure out exactly what happened at that dinner party. And she's finally gotten close enough to the truth that she's willing to put herself in danger to find out. She heads over to the house to investigate, armed with nothing but some old books, a few trinkets, and a lantern. The thing about haunted house stories that I love is that they're not just about the scares. They're also about the atmosphere and the sense of dread that something bad is going to happen. This episode does a great job of building suspense. As Margaret explores the house, we get this feeling that something is watching her, that there are eyes on her from the darkness. And of course, there are plenty of creepy things that go bump in the night, too. But it's not just the scares that make this story work. The characters are also really well developed. I love Margaret's determination to uncover the truth, even though she knows that it might cost her. And the supporting characters, like the mysterious caretaker, are also really interesting. As the story reaches its climax, we start to learn more about what really happened at the house. And let's just say it's not what you expect. I won't spoil it for you. But the reveal is really shocking, and it makes you question everything you thought you know about the story. One of the things I really appreciated about this episode is how it subverts your expectations. You think you know where the story is going, but then it takes a turn that you didn't see coming. It keeps you on the edge of your seat the whole time, wondering what's going to happen next. Another thing I really liked about this episode is the ending. It's both satisfying and thought-provoking. It ties up all the loose ends of the story while also leaving you with a sense of unease. Like you can't help but wonder what would you do if you were in Margaret's shoes. Overall, I think The First Guest is a fantastic episode of The Haunted House. It's got everything you want from a haunted house story. Scares, suspense, great characters, and a shocking twist. If you're a fan of horror or just a good story, I highly recommend checking out this episode. And hey, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to show your support. It really helps out the creators and lets them know that you want to see more episodes like this. Until next time, happy haunting!